Hey, welcome everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice, and it's another one of those giveaway series. And yes, I'm giving away the 2017 History Maker baseball season. So if you wanted to try it, but didn't want to invest all that much, I'm going to give it away free, no shipping. It's on me. Just enjoy it, try it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a great little game. It may not be your favorite season, but you know what? You'll have it. And then you can get other seasons once you've tried out the game and feel that it's a lot of fun. And it is a lot of fun for sure. So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving away the 2017. And let me just grab it a second. Give me a second. I want to swivel my chair and grab it off my shelf. I should be able to get it fairly quickly. 17, 18. 17. Here we go. They're in envelopes, as you can see. This is the season I'm giving away. Tyler Flowers is Atlanta. Julio Teheran never played. Never played. The majority of these teams, maybe 99% have never played. I may have played one or two games when I got it. That's it. And I got older sets, and I was playing the older sets, which I really like. I really like playing older sets, not that many pitching changes and all that. So I'm not a big guy. I'll probably never play these seasons ever. And by the time they become something I want to play, I'll probably be, dead and buried. I know it's a little grim. Maybe I'll change my channel name to the Grim Reaper, tabletop baseball channel. All right, so we're going to roll here. We're getting ready, getting the action ready, getting the table ready, getting the field ready. Ballpark, Citizens Bank. In Philly, you can have a cheesesteak. August 31st, yesterday's game. Mets win this game. See what happens today. Here's the first pitch by Jason Vargas against Rosario, Alonso, and Davis. And it's a pinch hitter flyout. No pinch hitter, but a flyout to center field. So that's one down. Next is Pete Alonso. He's the cold batter for the day. 466, control pitcher. He semi-controlled, decided that says, yes, it's line, base hit to left. So Alonso is on with a single. J.D. Davis batting third. 123, flash and fresh. Yes. That's a strikeout. Davis goes down on a curveball. That's 2 outs now. You don't expect Jason Vargas to have a lot of strikeouts. Wilson Ramos, 123. And that basically is another flash and fresh, and that's true, and that's another strikeout. So back-to-back Ks for Jason Vargas, and the Mets lead 1-0. Now I'm gonna grab a Wilson Ramos, and where's my I don't know what happened to my sleeves. They vanished here. My sleeves vanished. Let's see if they went flying there. I picked up the book. No, they did not go. There, just found them. They're behind the laptop. I want to show them to you. This is what I use here. I'm going to order. You can get about 500 of them for $10. Mayday games, 45 by 68. You can cover your cards up. I'm going to sleeve Wilson Ramos. He's got a 24-game hit streak. The longest hit streak in the majors this year. That's playing about an hour, so I got to get this game over with. This is yesterday's game, by the way. So Wilson Ramos strikes out. And that retires the side. We go to Steven Matz on the mound for the Mets, and he's facing Gene Segura. Here's the pitch. And is Steven Matz a workman? He's a semi-workman. Decided that says no. Champ or whiffer? No. 122. That's line and caught by Frazier at third. Nice grab by the Todd father. Here's the pitch from Matz. And that's a strikeout. Real Muto is down swinging. Next is Bryce Harper, who's a hot batter for the day. Not wild, 340, 345. A good eye is not a good eye either. 345 is a strikeout. Retires the side. Second strikeout for Matz. And that takes us to the blue, the right now chart, to lead off the top of the second with Conforto. So he's on the blue, and that's the right now, and Conforto is not the hot or the cold batter today. He's the right now, so he hasn't been up. So basically he has no quality right now. Top of the second, no score. So it's a 4-6 hot pitcher. Well, he's a hot pitcher because the last batter he faced, he struck out. So it's a 4-6 hot pitcher. Yes, it's a strikeout, Conforto. 3 consecutive strikeouts, spanning over 2 innings for Vargas. Frazier now, 3-3-4. Ace or star. Vargas is neither of those. Sad sack, no. And it's a single. Unless he's eager, he's semi-eager. Decided Digest says he is eager. So runner advances 1 base. So it's a ground ball to the shortstop, Segura. Over to first. 2 away. Joe Panic, second baseman, acquired from waivers, 155. And that's going to be asking if he's a home run king. He is not. It's a fly out deep center field. Back goes the center fielder, Kingery. He's there. 3 up, 3 down. That retires aside, no score after 1.5. Hoskins is up against Matz. Here's the pitch. 356, same. Hoskins is a righty bat, yes. No, not the same. 356, utility or sad sack. He's semi-utility. The side that says he is. Ground ball, shortstop. Rosario up with it. Throws the first in time. Away. 122. He's a workman, semi-workman, but no. Champ or whiffer. No, and that's line to the third baseman. Frazier grabs that one. And Scott Kingery. 233. It's your star. No. Slugger. Scott Kingery is a slugger. That's a deep drive to left field. Back goes Davis to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 1-0. Phils. Cesar Hernandez up next. 1-0 Phils on the home run by Scott Kingery. Now, Scott Kingery, with that home run, has 3 home runs against Steven Matz and about 12 at-bats. So he's got Steven's number. 466. Control, semi-control. Decided guy says no. Home run king or slugger. No, Cesar Hernandez neither. Difficult ground out. This is going to be to, oh, what a play by Frazier. On one knee, fires to first and gets Hernandez. And that retires the side, but not before. The Phillies take a 1-0 lead going into the top of the third inning. Jason Vargas is going to face Lagares, Matz, and Rosario. This is a giveaway game. I'm thinking about the question. 156. 156 whiffer. Is Lagares a whiffer? He is. That's a strikeout. Number 4 for Vargas. Picture that. That's from Steven Matz, 136. Ace, no. Whiffer or cold? Yes, and that's a strikeout. Number 5 for Vargas. And Rosario, 256. Struggler, no. Champion or patient? Nope. Infield drama. Infield drama, 1-4. First baseman, iron. Perhaps, don't know. I have to look it up. First baseman iron, no. So 1-4. First baseman is not iron. Otherwise, easy play. So it's a 3 unassisted for Rosario. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Vargas is cruising. Has allowed only 1 hit and struck out 5 so far. Steven Matz now facing Sean Rodriguez. Now, he's not very popular in Philadelphia. Had some words after a walk-off the other night, said that the Philly fans were spoiled. They were entitled. So he's getting boos. They're raising the volume of the walk-up music so that they can drown out the boos here in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park. But Sean Rodriguez is not a favorite son of the Philly fans at this point. 234. Run on base play ground. A hot batter. He is not a hot batter. They pop up. That's going to be Frazier. And foul ground makes the catch. Next is Vargas. 366. Pinch hitter. Nope. Fly out center field. Shallow center. In comes Lagares. Makes a nice running catch. Took a step back and then misjudged it for a second here, but then made up for it. Gene Segura. And that's a hit by pitch. Sideline says no. It's either clean up bad or no. It's a fly out. Let's see. No, it's a fly out to the left. J.D. Davis under it. 3 up, 3 down. Pretty good ball game here. We're moving along. Gonna do a quick I like to finish these games in no more than a half hour. But I can't do it if I spend too much time shuffling there. There we go. All right, the batter is Alonso. 133. Alonso single in his first at bat. 133. Ask me if he's a slugger, and he is. It's a deep drive, center field. Back goes the center fielder, Kingery to the track. Out of here. Home run. Alonso ties it up. 1-1. And you know that Vargas wishes he had that pitch back. J.D. Davis, 116, fresh strikeout. Yes. One 3-3-3 utility or sad sack for Ramos. Definitely not. That's a whoa. What is that? 3-3-3. 3 stars. Home run king hits a home run, and is not a home run king. So that's going to be a triple for Ramos. Ramos, who's not very fleet of foot, triples. It's a ball that driven into the gap, hits off the wall, takes an unusual carom away from the away from the left fielder and into the corner. And somehow, some way, Ramos makes it to third base. That's a miracle in itself. Conforto now. 1 out. Runner on third. Field's in. Actually, the 4th inning. No, they'll play the infield back. 126. Fresh. That's line and caught by the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Now it's the Todd father. 124. Controlled pitcher. Vargas is semi-controlled. Decided die says no. Eager. Semi-eager. The next decided die says yes. So that's popped up to the third baseman. Right there is Rodriguez. But the Mets pick up 1 run on a home run by Pete Alonso. They tie it 1-1 going into the bottom of the 4th. Now, this is the question. It's a 2-part question. The first part of the question is Diaz for the Mets is having a tough season. He had, I think he led the American League in saves last year. This year he's having an awful time. He's a struggler, semi-struggler, semi-control, nightmarish season. Blown a ton of saves, has an ERA over 5. He played with another Met last year. They played together on the same team. Who was that other Met? Edwin Diaz played with another Met. And it's a two-part question. This is the first part. All right, 146 for Joe Panic. No, I think we're at the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the inning, it's Real Muto. 146. Flash, that's a strikeout. Real Muto down swinging for the second time in the game. Bryce Harper next. 5.56. Ace, no. Sad sack. No. It's a double to right. Double for Harper. Pulled down the line into left field corner. After it is Conforto. Gets it in quickly. And Harper is in at second base with a 1-out double. Hoskins now. The pitch, 2-2-2. Sad sack. That's a double pulled into the left field corner. Unless he's 3 stars, unless he's a home run king, he's a semi-home run king. The sideline says he is. That ball is driven deep left field. Back goes Davis to track to the wall. That's out of here. 2-run shot. 2-run shot by Rhys Hoskins. Puts the Phils up by a score of 3-1. Corey Dickerson next. 126. Fresh. Bottom of the fourth. He is fresh. Line caught by Panic. 2 out. And Scott Kingery. Kingery homered his last at bat. 233. Acer Star. Now, Slugger. That's a deep drive to left field. Back goes Davis. That's way over his head and over the wall. So it's 2 home runs today for Scott Kingery. It's a 4-1 lead now. There should be only one. I gave him an extra little RBI there. Put these little dots for RBI. Let me fix that. There it is. So it's a 4-1 lead. 2 home runs allowed in this inning by Steven Matz, who, as you can, if you look, you can see he's just, his body language is awful. He's just not happy with himself at this point. Wants to bury his head in the sand. Hey, who got out? Let's go Mets. I hope so. 124. They're down 4-1 right now. 124 control pitcher, semi-control. The side of the die says he is, and that's a ground ball. It's just short. Goes already up with it. Fires to first, and that's out number 3, but not before. The Phils pick up 3 big runs, and they lead at 4-1 going into the top of the 5th. Jason Vargas, the left-hander, the ex-Met, was with the Mets till about a month ago. He's going to face Panic, Lagares, and Matz. 124 control. And he's semi-controlled. The side that says he is. That's a ground ball to Segura. Off his glove, picks it up quickly, fires to first, and gets Panic. What a way. Lagares struck out his first at bat. 336. Acer dynamic, no. Sad sack utility or patient. Sats, he is semi-sad sack. The side that says no. It's going to be lined base hit to center field for Lagares. And that's going to take us to the red. The experience chart for pitcher Matz. That's a pretty good hitter. 1-3. Prospect pitcher. No, that's just none that at all. Otherwise, a ground out to third, but it's a 1, so it's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. The throw just beats Matz, who's hustling down that line, and he's known for hustling down that line. If you watch the Mets, he's actually a stoic runner, which is a mistake. He's definitely not a stoic runner, but I think the it's not about speed; it's about number of stolen bases. I think if you don't have a stolen base, you get stoic automatically. That's how I think they calculate speed. Some like payoff pitch calculates by runs scored, I believe, and I don't know how other tabletop games do it. All right, Sean Rodriguez leading it off here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-1 Phils. 5.66. 5.66 wild. He is not wild. Good eye. Not a good eye. That's a strikeout. It takes us to the blue. So Rodriguez strikes out, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4th strikeout for Mats. Vargas up next. And what did I say? It takes us to what? It was 566 takes us to Blue. Blue 2-6 for Vargas. A 2-6 for Vargas is a hot pitcher. He is a hot pitcher. Overpowers the batter. Strikeout. Mats blazing his fastball like a man possessed. Had time to talk to the old man pitching coach, Phil Reagan, 82 years old, in the dugout. And I guess he took him to task for those gopher balls he threw up there. Phil Reagan, takes no BS, that's for sure. I actually have a strat card here with Phil Reagan pitching in a 1961 team. What team is that? Wait a second. I got to show you this. This is the pitching coach for the Mets. He was a player in 1961. That's like during the Civil War. Where is he, this guy? Anyway, I don't know. I had him. I saw him, and I was like, what? I mean, Phil Reagan pitched for the South in 1961. In 1861, the Civil War. That was an amazing ball game there. North versus the South. All right, so who's up? Gene Segura, 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts by Mats. '74 Yanks. I got that. I got you. Hey, guys, Glenn is here. Al is here. Al is here. And Glenn is here. Wow. All right. I'm sold out here. Okay. Can't buy a seat. Gene Segura. Let's see. 246. 246. Control pitcher. He's semi-controlled. Decided guy says no. Sadsack or Eager. Let's see the next decided guy. Says no. So it's a base on balls. That's a walk. So 2-out walk allowed by Mats. 4.45 for Real Muto. 4.45 Workman. He's semi-Workman. Decided guy says he is. That's going to be a double to right field with a delta sign. I don't remember what the delta sign means. I don't know. What does the delta sign mean again? Oh, there it is. If the batter has a sigma, it's a sigma sign. I'm sorry, delta sign. My mistake. My ignorance. Use that result instead of a double. Oh, no, it is. Wait a second. No, it is. It is. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I see what it is. All right, so it's a double anyway. He doesn't have a sigma sign on his card. He has a delta sign, so nothing changes. It's a double anyway. And that double is a 4 double, so that may be a runners score on single. Runners take 2 bases on single, score on doubles. It's another run, 5 runs now. 2-out double by Real Muto, scoring Segura easily. And Harper, 3.66. 3.66, pinch hitter, no, fly ball, center field. Right there is Lagares, and that's out number 3. But not before the Phils pick up run number 5. They lead it 5-1. Jason Vargas on the mound for the Phillies, the ex-Met. And Ahmed Rosario is leading it off, 145. And that's a ground ball to the left side. Rodriguez fires to first, 1 away. Pete Alonso now. Pete Alonso is 2 for 2, a home run and a single. 145 is struggling. No, that's a ground ball. Again to third baseman Rodriguez, Sean Rodriguez. I remember him playing with the Tampa Bay Rays. And it's J.D. Davis. 116, fresh. Well, he's semi-fresh. Decided that says he is not. Utility or Sadsack, he is not. That's lined base hit, single. So J.D. Davis is 1 for 3. And it's Wilson Ramos got a 24-game hit streak, and it's 24 today with the triple he hit earlier in the game. How he hit a triple is hard to understand, but he managed that. That's a 2.56. 2.56. Ask me if he's a struggler. No, champion or patient, neither. Infield drama. Infield drama 2-5. Second baseman iron. Hernandez, I do not believe he has irons. It's a routine bouncer to second, and that's all she wrote. But I'll double check. Hernandez, I do not think is. Oh, he is semi-iron, and the side die says no. So I got lucked out there. I don't have to change anything. All right, so we move on to the bottom half of the sixth inning. Matz is still in there for the Mets. Rhys Hoskins got a 2-run homer, 134. Rhys Hoskins, gold catcher. Ramos, I do not believe, is a gold catcher. Actually, he is iron, semi-iron. So, champion, Rhys Hoskins not a champion. It's outfield drama. I'll pull another card. It's a 3-6. 3-6, left fielder stoic. J.D. Davis may be stoic. J.D. Davis may be stoic, and J.D. Davis is semi-stoic. The side die says he is not stoic. So it's a fly ball to left, and J.D. Davis runs it down for out number 1. Dickerson, 2-4-5. And ask me if he's a hero. He is not. It's popped up to the second baseman. And it takes us to the experience chart for Scott Kingery. Kingery is a semi-prospect. 3-4. Prospect batter. Let's see. Yes, he is. He's a prospect batter. Caught looking. Strike 3. So that is number 6. Strikeout number 6. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3. So Matz. Matz gets through that inning 1, 2, 3, and we go to the top of the 7th now, and it's time to shuffle. Something I really love to do. I love the quiet, the serenity, the peacefulness, tranquility of pulling cards versus the chaos and the instability of the dice, which I may go to eventually. Missing all that. Dystopia. Dice dystopia. All right, there we go. Turn it around. We got it there. All right, 233. Vargas versus Conforto, 233. Ace or star. Vargas is neither. Slugger. And he's not. He's a home run king. 233. That's a fly ball center field. 1 out. Right there is Kingery. 246. Control. He's semi-controlled. The side of that says no. Eager or sad sack. He's semi-eager. The side of that says no, he's not. It was 246. It's a walk. So that's a walk for Frazier. It's a 5-1 ball game. Joe Panic, the batter, 144. Flash, strikeout, but with the eyeglasses, which means questionable lenient umpire calls ball 4. Will Little is at the home plate umpire. He's respected, so that's going to be a strikeout. Out number 2, and strikeout number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Juan Lagares now. 155. Home run king is not. Fly ball center field. Shallow center. In comes Kingery and makes a shoestring catch. Nice catch by Scott Kingery. And that's all she wrote for the Mets here in the top of the 7th. They trail by a score of 5-1. Jason Vargas. He's masterful today. Dealing, if you will. Steven Matz against Cesar Hernandez. 3-3-4. 3-3-4. Ace or star, no. Sad sack, no. So it's going to be a single to left unless he's an eager, and he's semi-eager. That says he is. That's a ground ball hit at Rosario. Rosario to his left throws on the run and just gets Hernandez. Hernandez is looking into the dugout, but it looks like they're not going to challenge. Sean Rodriguez, 135. That's a blue one. Blue one with nobody on base. It's an umpire call. 2-4. Respected umpire at second. Second base umpire is Gibson, and he is not respected. So it's umpire. So umpire at second base has better view of. Okay, respected umpire at second base has better view of play. Overrules incorrect call by first base umpire. Batter rules safe at first. So batter is ruled safe at first. And the umpire at second, if the umpire were respected at second base, he has a better view and overrules incorrect call by so the batter's out. Okay, the batter's out. All right, so it's 4-3. Ball up the middle, and Panic gets to it, throws the first, and it's a close call. Batter's going to be called out. Going to challenge it, and now it's Vargas. Vargas 4-4-6, and Vargas 4-4-6. That's a utility. He's all those things. That sack, yes, that's a strikeout. Calls strike 3. Number 7 for Nats. 3 up, 3 down. Go to top of the 8th. They get a pinch hitter here. Here the game slows down. Now, the second part of that question is, what team did they play for? So the first part of the question was, Diaz, the closer ace for the staff, the closer for the Mets, Edwin Diaz, came over from a team with another player. The first part of the question, who was the other player? The second part of the question is, what team did they play for? So that's a 2-part question. Now send that to combatpainteryahoo.com, and then I'll put you into the drawing. There's not a lot of people in these drawings, guys. So I don't know. I'm giving away, $40, $50 worth of stuff. And last time I think I had 8 or 9 guys in the drawing. I mean, so it's good. You want it that way. So this one's going to be even smaller. First of all, because I don't think I'm going to do it as long. And secondly, it's History Maker Baseball is not as popular as like Strat or Appa. Those are more popular games. This is a little bit unknown game. All right, so we're going to get a pinch hitter here. It's going to be a pinch hitter. It's going to be, I was going to print up some guys, and I forgot to do that. Let me try to print up some guys here, see if I can get their cards printed real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Search. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to print it right away. Let's see. It doesn't give me that choice. I'm using a real low computer here. And I can't print as quickly as I wanted to. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Luis Guillorme doesn't have a card. He's going to bat against Jason Vargas. So that's Guillorme right there. That's a 123, and that's going to be flashing fresh. Well, he's not fresh anymore. It's already the 8th inning. So that's a 123 is a ground ball to short. Up with it is Segura. Throws to first, and one away, Guillorme. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Guillorme's a lefty. We're going to bat Rajat Davis. So that was Davis. And he grounds out. All right, so next batter is Ahmed Rosario here in the top of the eighth. It's Jason Vargas, 146 for the Phils. Flash, he is flash. That's a strikeout. And it's Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso is 2 for 3, home run and a single, 123. Both flash and fresh. No, that's a ground out. Again to the shortstop Segura over to first. 3 up, 3 down. For the bottom of the eighth. Pitcher for the Mets, Edwin Diaz. He's lost his closer position, who Lugo is now basically the new closer. So Diaz trying to reestablish himself as the closer for the Mets. He's a semi-struggler, double flash and semi-control. He's going to be facing Segura, 3.56. Same, and he is the same, so that's a strikeout. 1 down. Next is 124. Is control. He's semi-controlled. Decided says no. Eager. He's semi-eager. Decided says he is not. So it's a base on balls. It's a walk to Real Muto, who doubled as an RBI double. And it's Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper's 1 for 3 with a double. 123, both flash and fresh. He is fresh. He is double flash. So that's back-to-back strikeouts. That retires the side. So Edwin Diaz strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. And Hoskins goes down swinging. High for cheese. Gets Hoskins. And we're going to bring in the close. Well, no, we don't need a closer right now. We just need a pitcher at this point. We got a lot of them. Hector Neris, I believe, is the closer. Knapp is available. I've been watching carefully to keep track of the. Here they are. All right, Suarez, Ranger Suarez. Ranger Suarez is going to pitch the last inning against the Mets. 5-1. 5-1. 8 innings pitched. We allowed 1 run, 1 earned run. The home run by Alonso. How many hits did Vargas give up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. Good job. And he struck out 8. He walked 1. Walked only 1, struck out 8, gave up 1 home run. So Vargas, a tremendous job. So here is Ranger Suarez, 3.34. Ace or star. Well, he's not an ace or a star. Sack. No, it's a single to left unless he's eager, and he is not. So J.D. Davis gets a second base knock of the game. Ramos now, 4.44 for Ramos. It's a scrapper. No, that's a double to right field unless he's a home run king. He's a home run king, but the decided die says no, so that's going to be a double. And that's going to score Davis easily. So Ramos at second base. Michael Conforto, 126. Fresh, yes, line caught by the second baseman, Hernandez. Right. It's hit right on the nose, but right at Hernandez. So it's Todd, the Todd father, fresh, ground ball, shortstop. Segura looks Ramos back. 2 out. Mets are basically 1 out, or down to their last out here. Joe Panic. Here's the pitch. 146. That's flash. Suarez is flash. That's a strikeout. Game is over. Let's lose it by a score of 5-1. Losing pitcher is going to be Mats. And Mats didn't pitch that badly. Mats went 7 innings. Gave up 5 runs. I guess I'm being generous with him. Right? He gave up 3 home runs. That's really what he made a few bad pitches. Didn't give up that many hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only gave up 5 hits. Unfortunately, 3 of them were home runs. He walked 1, 2 walks. But both those, at least one of those walks really hurt him. 2-out walk to Segura. It was followed by a 2-out Real Muto double. He struck out 7. And that's all. He gets the loss. And Suarez came in, gave up a couple of hits and a run. Walked none, struck out 1. Win goes to Vargas. And that's all for this ball game. Now I got to go watch the final game of the series. So, who's going to manage again? Remember, man, I've always liked the dice game. It's okay. Dice are good, man. I'm just ranting because that's what we do. Anyway, all right, guys. So let's get this up here. 1 run, 5-1. Mets had 7 hits. Mets had 7 hits and 5 hits by the Phils. No errors in this game. So the line score is Mets 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. The Phils 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors. The MVP is going to be Vargas with 8 hits, 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, only 1 run allowed, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. He's the MVP of the game. That's the ball game. History Maker Baseball. Please win my 2017 season. I'm showing you guys. I have it right here. This is what you're going to win. I'll send it to you. Never going to play. It's taking space on my shelf. Miami, 2017. T. Gordon is on Miami. Kristen Yelich. Oh, Giancarlo Stanton. Bohr, Real Muto. Wow, they had a great team. Yeah, I mean, look at this team. Martin Prado, right? AJ Ramos was a closer. He was terrible when it came to the Mets. Danny Echevarria. These are the Phils now. Not very good. But anyway, look, these have never been played. So I'm giving all these away. They come with little envelopes. Please win them. Please. I would really appreciate it. Stop by, answer both questions, send it to combatpainter@AOL.com. I'll put them in I'll put your name in a shaker. I'll do it live, and you can win the set. So I can have space for something else I want to buy. All right, take care, guys. I will stop by whatever you guys do, and have some comments. I wish you the best. Combat Painter, CP Cards and Dice says, have a great day.